still wishing I could do something against him. Oh well. Anyway, so many things to do. I know I just wanted to kill the guards in front of the harem of ardent dreams. Wow. Since everything moves around, this feels so weird. Anyway, there are actually two things I want to do first. Please move away, wall. And I want to meet the guy who was flirting with all the demons around here first, and he's in the tavern, so let's go to him. Maybe we can also do the Battlebliss thing, because I mean, yeah, it's fighting. I think my main issue with that is that my bard is not the best in close combat or one-on-one combat, which usually is close combat. Where is our flirting guy? Let's do it like that. That's easier. Actually, nearer, guest. Commoner. Didn't he say he would go here? Geocod. Interesting name. The young man sifts through the pile of papers scattered across the table in front of him. He jots down notes excitedly, pausing occasionally to take a sip of the nondescript liquid in his mug. As you approach, he looks up from his work and gives you a cheerful smile. Hello, my name is Geocat. I'm a wandering bard, researcher and scientist. I study both the natural and the unnatural. How can I be of assistance? That was very close to Logan's voice. Anyway. Who exactly are you? What do you mean, who? I just told you. Perhaps I was speaking too quietly. Just a moment. He puts a gloved puppet dragon on his hand and ventriculizes in a deep, booming voice. Geocot, a wandering bard. I'm a famous on 3 planes and banned on 4. If you want an autograph, get in line. I mean, he definitely has that self-confidence. Why exactly do you have a dragon puppet? Is it his normal voice? This? The young man holds his crudely sewn glove puppet. The dragon glares at you with its button eyes. This is for my performances, and for everyday use too. It's always useful to have a dragon in your pocket. Well, yeah. I don't know if that still applies to dragon puppets. Hey, he's right, you know. Dragons do make everything better. I'd always take Aiwu over a puppet dragon, but I think everyone would do that. What exactly are you writing? Oh, I'm compiling my notes into a book. It will cause a sensation once it's published. I've been on so many horrible dates, but horrible dates make great stories. The young man shakes his notebook triumphantly. I've documented them all here. I've dated all kinds of demons, from Abricandulus and Dretches to Glabros and Balas. I'm publishing a complete guide to dating in the Abyss. Just you wait. My book will be the subject of conversation on every plane. Well, quite the project. Oh boy. I mean, I get the fiendish charm and allure, but only for some. I don't think... Well, I think Dretches would be not crossing the line of I would date them. Dates with demons. Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't do this because I was desperate for dating partners. I'm conducting research for my book. Sure. Can I have a look through your notes? Of course. Good luck trying to read my handwriting, though. Geocat hands you his notebook. He holds up his gloved puppet dragon and ventriculizes in a deep voice. Rejoice, puny mortal. You are about to read the first draft of my future interplanar bestseller. Kinda sounds like a collection of very smutty demon fanfictions. It isn't easy to decipher the bard's handwriting, but you quickly realize that his notes are long, rambling discourses about all sorts of strange topics. From advice on how to take an abricandu to an art exhibition, to practical suggestions for probably rubbing a Vavakia snout. He also recommends that you take Brimorax to restaurants with spicy cuisine, and omoxes to mud spa resorts. It is certainly an unusual collection of romantic hints and tips. I think omoxes, those slime mud ooze creatures, are probably the worst. So, what do you think? Brilliant, right? The young man beams at you. There's only one problem. I'm not very good at titles. A complete guide to dating in the abyss? That sounds so boring. An excellent guide? Nah, that's not it either. Oh, I just can't come up with anything good. Do you have any idea? Okay, we have to... Okay, we can suggest the name. We can say it's basically a guide on how to get yourself killed. Well, fair enough. Your guide is crap. Oh, I can't think of anything. That's boring. Nah, Logan would be all down for that. You needed the title to sound authoritative. Something like Dates with Demons, an unabridged, unbridled, and untamed guide to dating in the abyss. Yeah, it's too long for a title though, but still. Oh! The young man is clearly impressed. He writes down your idea in his notebook. That's perfect. With a title like this, my book will sell like hotcakes. Thank you. But I must reward you for your help. What can I give to you? Oh, I've got an idea. Yukon rummages through the contents of his bags for a moment, and then pulls out a multicolored shirt. I don't wear things like this anymore. I've recently changed my style. But it is enchanted with some helpful spells. Take it. It might be useful. And after my book is published, feel free to come back for an autograph. The bard smiles at you and returns to his work. Received. Happy Traveler's Shirt. Didn't it say it was colorful? It's just green. What does it allow? Base speed by 10 feet. In addition, when the wearer travels for 50 feet or more around, they are affected by the greater invisibility spell. Ooh. Let's give that one to Woljev. It doesn't even change anything. Anyway. This track of the music always gives me Warhammer vibes. I mean, it's the same publisher, but it's different composers as far as I know. Anyway. Did we complete the quest? Oh yeah, we failed that one. I don't know. Somewhere there was a quest called Dangerous Flirt or something. Anyway. The Wicked? Conversation with Conversation with Greymore. The Herald senses that one of the commander's companions requires help. The commander must go to the Nexus to find out what is happening. Let's do that, since we're always nice to our companions. To most of our companions. To the nicer ones. Flashmark is the art of making friends. Let's go to the Nexus first. Whatever was inside, I think. Do you see that? There's another marker just hidden beneath Regil. Ulbrig. Where is Graver? Here he is. Graver gives a sly smile as he lights his pipe. The excited glint in his eyes betrays his impatience to share some news with you. Finally, he can't contain... Yeah, can't is right, but it doesn't say can't. Finally, he can't contain himself no longer. Ignore that. Interesting news reached my ears, Logan Aldori. There's been talk among the more disreputable citizens of Lucinira that someone is hiring the most vicious things and cutthroats to kill a certain Willidus. A familiar name, isn't it? I strongly suspect that this is the same Willidus who sent me during the assassination of Darazant. I'd call that a fortuitous coincidence. Yeah, the guy who gave him the dagger to kill the Balor. which obviously didn't work. How exactly did you obtain this information? Graber sounds offended. I'm an assassin. If I didn't know how to obtain rumors, I'd be out of work. I visited a few taverns, including a place called Bad Luck. It's a real cesspole, and information flows into it from all over the city. I was approached by someone who was looking for thugs to hire. He was the one who told me everything. I would have found out more if I talked to him longer, but after he called me a bloody lava, he needed the dentist, and I needed a new mug of beer. Well, seems like Graber fits right into the abyss. Who exactly wants what it is dead? The dwarf shrugs. An anonymous entity who apparently has more brains than Willidus, and is smart enough to keep his name a secret from his employees. I bet it is one of the Deskarites. Darazant was one of Deskari lackeys, after all, and even though internal strife never ends with that snake pit, they always team up against external threats. And so, what do you suggest? I'll be damned if I let a bunch of incompetent thugs get to him before me. No, first I must have a little chat with Willidus, and then they can do whatever they want with him. How about we leave those hapless goons in the dust and visit Willidus' mansion first? Sounds like an exciting challenge, doesn't it? Do you want to kill Willidus? Not necessarily. Perhaps I'd rather have the full weight of compensation in gold. And yet, the longer my vengeance is delayed, the stronger my desire grows to collect the debt. In another way. I mean... he's lawful, right? He's very lawful and kind of bound to his honor. Otherwise, the thing would be like, what stops you from taking the money and then his life? So, what do you think? How do we find Willidus? His mansion is in the upper city. It's called the House of Wicked Knowledge. I'm not sure how wicked his knowledge is, exactly, but he is truly wicked when it comes to business agreements. Alright, so let's pay this Willidus a visit. Excellent. I think that conversation will involve some good old-fashioned violence. Is there another talk with you? No, I just rested, right? I just did like one small fight. Okay. Okay, but that one is in the upper city, so... The thing is, what's smartest? Should I just complete the middle city first? Yeah, I think so, right? Let's complete the middle city and then go back to the Nexus and then take Graber with us. Or we leave Aru behind for a while. Or Lan. Let's leave Lan behind for a while. And let's take Graber. Okay, so middle city or Battlebliss? Battlebliss. What could go wrong? We're working us from the bottom to the top, so that was the decision for Battlebliss. Okay, let's quickly level up Graber. Critical focus. Bring attacks. Sickening critical. Sounds sick. Ha! Always a chance. I mean, I can't choose anything different because then it breaks the auto level up. But I really don't see what always a chance, why that would be nice. Because it's just, you don't automatically miss when you roll a 1 on an attack roll. But like most enemies we meet have like insanely high AC, so I don't know, if we roll a nat 1, it's like, we'll be able to see that. If we roll a nat 1, it's a 22. But I mean, remember, like the stronger enemies we fought had like ACs like 40 to 50. It's crazy how complicated the leveling is in this game. Yeah, maybe it would get easier if you put a little bit more effort in understanding the rules and reading all the spells, but yeah, it will just take so much time. And I know I said that a few times before in the stream, but I really think it wouldn't be that interesting to just see me always reading all the rules, all the spells.
Here we go.
Okay, Battlebliss, here we come. Move. Is that right? It is.
Take a look.
A vase. Let's smash it. Fear the Zero spirit. Smash all the vases. I really want the access to that portal. Anyway. So much loot. I guess this is the Battlebliss Arena. Is that lava outside? Who did we have to talk to for a tournament? Probably you. You were the creepy healer. I'd say Butcher, but... Okay, here we go with a quick save. Zeklex greets you politely. How can I be of assistance? I'm ready to enter the arena. You're in luck. For the past couple of days, Galef has been obsessed with recruiting new talent. He wants to introduce a promising new fighter into the arena. I think you could play the part perfectly. Galef may even give you a chance to earn a place in the Nihindrian League. However, if you do become a candidate for membership, be careful. You'll likely be matched up against a very dangerous opponent. Who's my opponent? The tiefling looks questioningly at the imp, who's peeking up out of his back. The imp shrugs and waves his hand dismissively before disappearing again. Zeklex turns back to you. Some nameless newcomer. How small is the imp that he can just vanish into his pocket? Alright, I'm ready to enter the arena. I wish you good luck. If you die, greet death with a sweet kiss. Better still, slay all of your opponents and return alive and victorious. That was the plan. Oh, interesting, it's all of us. This fighter is a nobody from nowhere, but if he survives, you'll all worship the ground he walks on. Today, with the dubious honor of welcoming to the arena, Logan Aldori of Golarion. Let's see what moniker he earns for himself, if he lives that long. And who will stand against him? Well, they may be small, but they are far from harmless. If you underestimate them, they'll bite your family jewels off. Are there methods? An outside's amount of spite wrapped up in a tiny, ugly package. It's Smug's wild gang of methods.
I bite your nose off, you Golarion scum. I'm the wild and terrible Smug. Rumble before me.
We will soon know which of these two titans will emerge victorious. Fighters, commence battle. I don't know how much prestige we gain in slaying methods, but let's do that. And interestingly, we can prepare.
I'm prepared.
Something wrong.
That was the perfect answer. I am prepared. So let's go with haste. We already have the Griffin aspect.
Suffered enough.
I should have rested. I used up lots of my channel positive energy. But they're just methods. Surely they can't be that bad, right?
I'm your blade. What's going on here?
Okay. How many HP do you have? Okay. I didn't even need to prepare.
Disappear.
Why did we fight against them? And the game lags. Hey, who knows? Maybe someday he'll get a chance to fight against a member of the Nihindrian League, once they start accepting methods into their ranks. It was more like a mock fight. Demand explanations from Zeklex.
I can handle it.
Zeklex greets you politely. How can I be of assistance? I don't like being called the Method Slayer. I want to change my title. There's nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. The crowd loves it, and that is all that matters to Aramangalev. You remain the Method Slayer for as long as the audience find it amusing. Is this your idea of a joke? Were you trying to humiliate me? Why did you put me up against such a ridiculous opponent? And the game blacks out. Your conversation is interrupted by an eccentric-looking demon with suspiciously bright eyes. Judging from the slur of words, he's under the influence of some kind of mind-altering substance. Look at that. The Method Slayer. Train hard, boy. Maybe someday you'll be strong enough to fight a real dredge. Okay. They really don't skimp around before killing people. Zeklex frowns in irritation. With astonishing speed, he produces a dagger from his sleeve and cuts the demon's throat in one swift, clean movement. The insolent demon gurgles, staring at the tiefling in surprise. He slowly sinks to the floor beneath the contemptuous gaze of his killer. The tiefling cleans his blade with what is quite possibly the only handkerchief in the abyss. His face is pale, and he looks slightly sick as he glances at the corpse. What a brute. He mutters quietly to himself, and then he turns to you. Please listen to me before you draw your weapon. This was an outrage, yes, but it wasn't my idea. This was done on Aramangalev orders. He came up with a brilliant idea to make you up against the Method. He thought the crowds would find it funny. I couldn't stop him, but I assure you, this will never happen again. Quick as a flash, Zeklex produces a gold coin from his bag and places it into your hand. Yes, we got a teleportation token. Here, this is for you. From now on, you can freely use the teleportation arc that is located near the Battlebliss. This one is one of the privileges afforded to the arena's gladiators. Interesting, we could just attack him, but I don't think this will help in any way, and I mean Logan wouldn't do that, so... I demand a proper fight this time. Zeklex closes the back hastily to prevent the imp's agitated efforts to escape. And I promise that I'll arrange a proper fight for you. I'll put you against the Flair twins. They were supposed to fight someone else, but I can rearrange a few matches. This will be your next opponents. Just let me know when you're ready to fight. Doesn't really seem fair to have us 6, or 7 with Ivu, fight against 2 people. But I take it, I won't complain. I wonder what Flair twins are. Kinda has Mind Flayer vibes. I'm ready to enter the arena. I'm afraid we will have to wait until I can find you a worthy opponent. What? Didn't you just say who we can fight? However, you could use this time to assist me in the matter we spoke of earlier. That would be the perfect opportunity for you to do what I asked. What? You want a proper fight? I put you against the Flair twins? Okay, that seems odd and a little bit bugged. What did he ask me to do? Weird. Okay, I just said I'm ready to enter the arena. This dude looks slightly worried, but not. As you wish. It will be a difficult fight. This opponent is more dangerous than the last one you faced, so make sure you're fully prepared before you enter the arena. However, if you win this fight, you'll be one step closer to earning your place in the Nihindrian League. Yeah, it was definitely bugged. I'm ready to enter the arena. See? Weird. I said that now 3 times. I wish you good luck. If you die, greet death with a sweet kiss. Ah, but those seem to be like the Flair twins. So, who will you fight today? I give you a hint. They get under your skin. Oh yes, one day they decided to get under a gladiator's skin. So they killed one, flayed him, and wore his skin as a suit. They are so big, how do they wear a humanoid skin? Do you wanna know? Meet the duo who makes all the twins terrifying. Today, they are going to dress themselves in the height of Golarion's fashion. The Flair twins. Ha! I'll make a pair of shoes out of you, you soft and spineless outsider. Charming. We'll see which contestants survive and which one decorate the arena with their dead bodies. Fighters, commence battle. It's really polite that they always wait for us to prepare, so...
I encourage people to save the poor, helpless tieflings around the world.
Sure, Wolf.
Struggles never cease.
Here we go
So
again.
let's just
Please,
prepare.
allow me.
Because, I mean, now that we have the teleportation marker token, we can always just long rest. Prayer. Okay. How strong are
I
you?
will
We will
resist.
see.
Will defend my dream.
We fought worse enemies. Okay, something's... Oh, great. We'll kind of teleport around. Is Ivor walking through the lava? Doesn't seem like that smart. If this were a fair fight, it would have been boring. But a Ramgalef will never allow boredom in this arena. Yeah. You've ruined my clothes. This suit used to be the skin of a respectable demon. Look at that pillar. Odd. Oh, please don't. Yeah, great. I don't know. The sequence seemed to be bugged. Nice, we killed them. Ha. Oh, conversation with Sosiel. Let's talk about the teleportation. My fight in the arena was far from fair. Care to explain? Liam squeals angrily as he tries to get out of the back. Zeklik sold the back shut, fighting to keep his belligerent companion inside. I swear it was Aramangalev's idea, as you should already know he's not a fan of fair fights. I regret that you've been caught up in his trap. However, you hold up well. You've got talent. I may be able to arrange a match for you against a serious opponent, maybe even the champion. I wonder if he's truly innocent or if it's like part of his game. I want to challenge the strongest fighter in this arena. Things don't work like this here. Galafang only fights members of the Hindrian League, and a fight with him is a big deal. After his last incident, Eramangalev strictly forbid him from entering the arena without permission. Galafang is his bodyguard after all. So, if you want to fight the champion, you'll have to join the Hindrian League, and there's only one way to do that, by killing another member of the league. But fighting a member of the league is a privilege. You have to earn the right to face them in battle now. Now, I might be able to help you on that front, but first, you have to do me a favor. I want to give a gift to the current champion. I'd like to send him the most beautiful succubi from the 10,000 Delights. I need you to make a deal with them and want them to provide their services to Galafang. If you do this, Galafang will be happy for me to arrange a fight between you and a league fighter without delay. Yeah, let's definitely ask for the gold up front. I can do that, but I definitely need the gold up front. Nice. The tiefling carefully counts out the gold coins and hands them over to you. This should compensate your expenses. 40,000. Alright.
Can't make the demons wait.
Let's see if we can succeed in becoming the new champion. We'll definitely be the talk of the town then. Okay, I would say we go first. First to the Nexus, talk with Sosiel, and then we go to the 10,000 Delights. Nexus.